if you want. And who wants to be? We have the monopolist, the help rejecting complainer. So like they want help, but then reject everything you say. Or the silent one. Is that all of them?
We since it's only 4 of us, we rule out the silent one.
Okay, so we have help rejecting complainer, monopolist. What's the other one?
The actual good one. I don't know what it's called.
Oh yeah, the compliant one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you all for coming. Oh, and can you record time? Can somebody record time?
Yeah. Got it.
Okay. All right. Perfect. All right. Well, thank you all for coming to our diabetes support group. I just want to go around and start by telling me your names and then your experience with diabetes and what type of diabetes you have. So Jordan, do you want to start?
Sure. Let me finish my Milky Way. What was it again?
Your name and what kind of type diabetes you have and your experience with diabetes.
I'm Jordan. I'm type 2 diabetic.
You can tell that by the candy bar.
I like to eat, so I don't think it's a bad thing, but I eat a lot, and then I developed this diabetes over time.
Okay.
So my experience has just been from that. It's not very fun. Don't like it, but it is what it is. I'll deal with it.
Right. Well, awesome. We're glad you're here, and hopefully this group can help you get the help you need.
We'll see.
Okay, Gregory. Is that right, Gregory?
Yes. All right. So I'm Greg. I have had type 1 diabetes my entire life. It seems to run in my family. Both my parents have it. So, yeah.
Very nice. Well, we're glad you're here. All right.
Well, my name is Nathaniel, and I have type 2 diabetes, and it's something that's developed in recent years, and I just, I hate it, but there's not much you can do about it, so.
Right. Well, hopefully all of us can use each other's support. So first, I just want to start with, what are some struggles that you guys have had with diabetes?
Thanksgiving is always a big struggle for me, personally. Having type 1, I've just never really gotten to enjoy it as much as I would like to.
Mm-hmm. Right, because certain foods you can't eat and whatnot.
Yeah.
Wow, I could see how that would be difficult. And how do you cope with that?
I guess I just deal with it. I've never really known anything else, so I don't know.
Maybe some special dishes just for you.
Yeah, sometimes my parents, they would make some stuff. But...
What about the two of you? What are your struggles with diabetes?
Well,
you get developed later. I had to develop things that I like that I don't think are bad, but because I'm diabetic, they're not bad. There's a lot of things that I used to enjoy doing with family and friends and eating and things like that, but now I'm always checking my insulin, and I always have to, have things available, and I can't eat this and that, and it's just so annoying to me sometimes to have to always be on my diabetic schedule, not my own.
So an inconvenience you feel?
Very.
Very much. No, all right. Thank you for sharing that. What about you, Nathaniel?
Well, I don't like having to prick my fingers and testing my sugar levels and things like that. I think it's annoying, and I hate having to watch it all the time and dieting. Yeah, it's really frustrating.
Right. So I think we can all agree it's an inconvenience.
Yep.
Yes.
So what are you guys doing to keep your diet under control?
Well, to keep my diet under control, I only eat like really sugary foods when I feel like I've deserved it, and otherwise, if I feel like I haven't earned it, then I'll wait, and I control it myself. Nobody, I don't have any program or anything. I just kind of go by my own strength and watch myself.
Wow, that takes a lot of self-control. That's awesome.
I guess having dealt with it my entire life, I'm not used to I guess pigging out like non-diabetics do. I've always tried to keep it under control. It's certainly been tempting to just go to Wendy's whenever the heck I want,
but you've learned at a young age, it seems like, to be able to maintain it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Very good. What about you, Jordan?
I've struggled with it, trying to eat better and not always having energy to do all the things I want to do, because sometimes I don't eat as good, and so what I do get isn't the best necessarily, but it's hard to always maintain that diet every day, and I'm not the best at it. I sometimes will sneak in a Milky Way or two, and I try to avoid it, but they're just so darn good.
They are good, aren't they? So what do you guys do when you really want something but you shouldn't have it? What's some coping mechanisms you can use to maybe talk yourself out of it, or something different you can eat?
I usually like to go on walks, just kind of try to take my mind off of it, maybe go exercise.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll look at the food, or I'll think about it, and then I'll ask myself how much I want to run tomorrow because of it.
That's smart. That's a good idea.
I just eat it. I feel like crap, but I just eat it.
Yes.
And then I regret it later, but I felt good while doing it.
See, and this is why we have the support group, is to help better coping mechanisms and to better ourselves and our diabetes. Okay, so say you had to organize a summer camp for people with diabetes. What would you guys want to learn?
I think I would want to learn how to make really good tasting food that won't raise my sugar levels.
Right. So maybe a healthier version on how to cook. So cooking classes.
Yeah. Or find people that could cook for me.
Yeah. Hey, if you're in the diabetes support group, I'm sure we've all got people who can cook for us. All right, what else? What else would you guys like to learn at the summer camp?
I don't know.
You feel like you pretty much got it down, or do you still struggle in some areas?
I still struggle personally with accepting my illness, and feeling like it's just not fair.
Right.
But
maybe feelings of why me.
Yeah.
That makes sense. What about you, Jordan? While I go and let the door person in.
Summer camp, I think it'd be nice to learn how to recognize which foods just from sight are going to be better than others, knowing, if I eat this, I'm going to be just fine, versus if I eat this, I'm going to have to take it easy, or just being able to see what's going to help me or hurt me quickly, recognizing those kind of foods, as well as what kind of exercises will help regulate that blood sugar level and not use up too much energy or whatnot. So some good exercise habits with being able to just know which foods are best for me. Be good knowledge to know from the summer camp.
That is wonderful. I think that would be something that would be needs to be implemented, definitely. What do you feel like, especially as college students or younger students, with people who don't necessarily have diabetes, what do you have to be careful of that maybe the normal student doesn't?
Well, sometimes it's a bummer because, like, you know, when it's like a birthday party and everybody's having cake and ice cream and stuff, you know, normal people don't have to worry about it, you know, unless they're like trying to watch their weight or something like that. But I really I have to say no, and I have to kind of be mean about it. You know, I say, I don't want your cookies.
You don't throw it at them though, do you?
It depends on how persistent they are.
Okay, what else?
I think time is a big struggle.
Mm-hmm.
Us as students, as young adults, there's always a lot with school or work, and finding a nutritious but quick meal is quite difficult.
Right. Do you think the cafeteria could put in some healthier options, or do you think they provide a good amount of food, healthy food?
I think they're doing okay, but yeah, they could do better.
Right. What about you, Jordan? How's it hard when other people around you can do what they want and eat what they want?
It's definitely hard when you're studying late night and your roommate can just go in and grab a Coke and guzzle the whole thing and then eat, 5 cupcakes and power through till 5 a.m. to get that test studied for, and you're nibbling on whole wheat crackers and celery sticks, and sometimes doesn't feel like you can get that quick energy boost as easy as the other kids can, who can just kind of eat whatever and they get that energy boost and they can make it through their study sessions or whatever. And it's a lot harder to do that.
Right. Wow. That's completely understandable. What do you guys feel like as diabetics that you want people without diabetes to know or understand?
Well, I think one thing that I want them to understand is that I probably can't always, first of all, enjoy the same food that they do, which is fine, and that sometimes I don't always want to go with them and go get ice cream and things like that. But also, I kind of feel like sometimes they should eat healthier too.
Right. You can maybe be a better example to them as well. Very good. Thank you for sharing that. What about you, Greg?
Just recognizing that it sucks.
You know what? Sometimes matter of fact is what Oh, that's great. Thank you.
I just think that people should understand that it's not necessarily always our choice or our fault that things happen that we can't control, and it's not really anything else we can do about it. We just have to learn to live with it. And so there's no sense in, thinking less of somebody or more of somebody because of their struggles or what they have, and something that we have to deal with. And it's can be prevented in some cases, and in other cases that there's nothing you can do about it. And so just general knowledge of what it is, how to cope with it, and how they can help us. Because sometimes it's hard with the birthdays and the late night ice cream runs and things like that. You sometimes feel left out because you can't go get it, or you have to be the quote unquote party pooper.
Right.
So just knowing that they can just find ways to include us and not make us feel like we're the one who doesn't want to have fun, even though we still are trying to. Just our bodies won't allow us to do things that they can.
Right. That's great. So making you not feel maybe left out and whatnot. Well, I think we need to we can transition to different roles, but thank you all for coming to our diabetes support group, and I look forward to seeing you guys the next time.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I believe you all have diabetes. You guys are okay, so Greg's gonna be the facilitator, and then let's see. Greg, I think you were the silent one last time, and you were a good monopolist. Okay, so I can be the help rejecting complainer if you want.
Sure.
Help rejecting complainer, which one do you want to be?
Either one, I don't care.
Okay. I'll be the monopolist, so I promise I'm not really this rude, but I'll be the monopolist. And Jordan will be the help rejecting complainer.
And then
Okay.
you'll be the good one.
Okay, I'll be the good guy.
Yeah.
You were the good guy last time. That's okay. I'm teasing.
All right. Clean slate.
You're
Back
so
in the-
good at this. I swear you have diabetes.
I just ad-lib all day with junior high and kids, so I'm getting a lot of stuff.
All right. Well, welcome to our diabetes support group, everybody. My name is Greg. I'm from the Public Health Office here in Rexburg, Idaho. And we just wanted to start this support group to help people know that they're not alone in their struggle with diabetes. So let's start with introducing ourselves.
My name is Nathaniel, and I have type 2 diabetes, and I've had it for most of my life now.
All right.
My name is Brianna, and I have type 2 diabetes as well, and I just recently found out.
Okay.
My name's Jordan, and I'm a type 1 diabetic, so had it my whole life.
Okay. All right. When was everyone first diagnosed? Nathaniel, we'll start with you.
It was when I was 9 years old, and it turns out I probably had it actually longer than that. I went into a diabetic coma once at a school event, and
That would suck.
yeah, it was pretty shocking. And nobody was sure what it was, but we found out that it was diabetes, and I've lived with it ever since.
That sounds like a pretty intense experience.
Yeah, it was.
Brianna, what about you?
Like I said, it's just been recently. I went up for my physical, and they let me know that I need to start watching what I was eating and start exercising more because I have developed diabetes. So, really sucks.
It is a difficult struggle. Jordan, what about you?
Birth.
Birth.
Yeah, they do. My whole life, it's always been that way. It's, whatever. Never had a chance.
That's funny.
How has it been dealing with it your entire life?
We're all gonna die eventually, right? I just might die sooner,
Hallelujah.
So it's whatever. I deal with it. I try to, not make a big deal out of it because I'm the diabetic in the room. So, I'm okay with it.
Not me. I'm like, I'm a diabetic.
Yeah.
Pave the way. I wish you could have handicap stickers with diabetic on it. That'd be awesome.
That would be very beneficial. I certainly think so. Nathaniel, what about you? How do you cope with it?
Well, I don't know, for me, it's like, it's part of the food addiction. It really is. It's about controlling myself and trying not to eat the things that are bad for me, and understanding the emotional tie that there is with food. And it's a struggle.
Definitely. So guys, what are some methods that you've been able to develop or that you're trying to work on that help you eat the foods that you're supposed to?
That's a good question. Well, that's why I'm at the support group, is because I just found out and I don't really know how I'm supposed to eat.
Okay. Well, we'll be happy to help you with that. Jordan, what about you?
My mother just prepared all my meals, so I just eat whatever she gave me. Just kind of go that way. Whatever she makes, I eat. Don't really question it.
Okay. So what do you do when you don't cook for you?
I live at home. I live in the basement.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good.
Yeah. My last three girlfriends didn't like it, so they didn't stay around. But it's on.
Nathaniel, what strategies have you been able to develop?
Well, one thing I'll do is I'll not buy the foods that will raise my blood sugar levels, and it's hard, but I try really hard not to get fast food or anything that's been prepackaged or prepared. I try to make my own food from scratch, things like that. For me, it's a whole lifestyle change.
That's some great points. Some very valid ideas. What do you guys hope to get out of this group?
I hope to just get a better idea on how I'm supposed to live, what I'm supposed to eat, and to also have a camaraderie with other people with diabetes. That way I feel like I'm not alone and someone knows what I'm going through.
Okay. All right. Jordan, what about you?
Oh, I'm here because my mom said if I didn't come, I couldn't live in the basement anymore. So she thinks I need some help, but I don't think I need any help. It's I'm fine. If I die, I die. It's whatever. I live with it, and so I'm just really here so I can stay in my mom's basement.
Rent free.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Nathaniel, what about you?
What was the question?
What do you hope to get out of the group?
Well, I just need emotional support. I need help to, to stay on top of things and not give up. And I guess that's really what I'm looking for, is some new ideas and strategies and just the emotional boost.
Okay. So it sounds like you and Brianna have something in common, that you're both looking for the emotional support and connection that this group can provide.
Heck yeah.
What? Yeah. No, I'm my mom's
So
basement.
keep the kids out. Keep the kids out.
Get the kids out.
Sorry, that's Jordan's mom checking on him again.
All right. So, well, first of all, what kind of questions do you guys have about diabetes that I might be able to answer for you?
Do they make diabetes approved donuts?
Well, sort of. They make sugar-free donuts, but they taste terrible, so.
That's what we have to deal with.
Can you cure it? If not, you can't. So, I'll just leave it at that.
Unfortunately, there is no cure, but there are some very great treatments.
Yeah.
What kind of questions do you have?
I wonder how necessary it really is to have to exercise to manage diabetes, because I don't like exercising, and if I can avoid it, I think I'd rather do that.
Okay. Okay, well let's address that question first. Who doesn't like to exercise?
I love to exercise.
Really? Okay, so that's good. That's awesome. That's a great place to start because exercise is a fantastic way to help lower blood sugar and to keep your symptoms of diabetes in check. Jordan, what about you? Do you like to exercise?
Sometimes, I guess, I mean, it's okay. I get really tired when I exercise, and I don't like getting really tired or sweaty, really. My mom doesn't like it because the basement stinks. So, yeah, I don't exercise a lot, but I wouldn't say I don't like it. I don't know. It's okay, though.
Okay.
I like to exercise. They're dangling something food-wise.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I like to exercise if somebody's holding food in front of me.
Yeah, me too.
That's a good
That's
position.
for real. That's for real.
Well, Brianna, you said you like to exercise. You enjoy it. What type of exercise do you like?
Oh, anything. I love to run. I have a love-hate with running, triathlons, workout videos. I love just to be active. I just like to eat. It's my problem.
I would rather eat a dozen donuts and die and let my diabetes take me.
Yep. You can't be a victim. You can't be a victim.
Okay. Nathaniel, what about you? You said you weren't really a fan of exercise. Is there exercise that you do like?
Not really. I mean, if there was a type of exercise that wasn't strenuous or tiring, then I would do that.
What kind of stuff's that? Rolling.
Yeah, I haven't found it yet, but I'm pretty sure it's out there. If not, I could develop an exercise that is non-tiring and non-strenuous, and that would be what I would do.
Amen, brother.
Well, that sounds like a great pursuit to have.
Yeah.
Really, really does. What do you guys think about the idea of maybe trying a few different exercise programs here in group? Maybe some sports, maybe some running, just to find something that everybody likes to do.
Will there be refreshments?
There will be refreshments, healthy
All right.
refreshments.
I'm in.
I don't think it's going to help me, so whatever. You know, it's all
So, Jordan, let's address that. Why do you feel that we won't be able to help you?
There's nothing you can do. I mean, I'm a diabetic. It's whatever. I can't. I've coped with it. So I'm just gonna live the way I want to live. And then if I die and diabetes takes me, I guess it takes me. So why bother? I can't get rid of it anyway.
Let's take that thought and maybe try and focus it in more of a positive light. What are some things about life that you enjoy?
Food.
Food.
Me too.
I've always eaten bland, non-sugary everything my entire life. I don't like food. I don't enjoy it. It doesn't get me happy because I've never had anything that makes me happy with food. I don't like to exercise. I like free rent, so I like to make my mom happy. So I guess that's what I'm doing.
Your mama's boy.
A little bit, yeah.
What are some unrelated to food things that bring joy and happiness into everybody's life?
Family, friends,
Family and friends.
vacations, outside stuff.
Well, I'm a League of Legends legend, so, you know, if I could die and still play League of Legends, I think I'd rather just do that.
I don't even know what League of Legends is.
Well, yeah, it shows you how cool you are.
That's what you do in the basement at your mom's, huh?
Yeah, everywhere actually.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm world rank 127 right now, so
Whoa.
it's pretty legit.
So if you did die, then you would lose your ranking, and that would be very sad, wouldn't it?
Good point.
Possibly, unless there's League of Legends after death, but who really knows, right?
Right.
So maybe I'll be the first one to just die and go see. I don't know. No.
And donuts. There better be donuts.
There might be donuts
Yeah.
over there that I could eat.
All right, I think that just about wraps it up. All right, we can just cut right here.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
so really quick, what was challenging as a facilitator, Greg?
It was difficult to think of questions to ask.
Yeah. Especially in something we don't really have, so it's not like we couldn't actually relate.
Yeah.
Was it hard, like us interrupting and our weird comments
Well,
and stuff?
Figuring out Jordan's negativity was a bit of a struggle. That was, yeah.
All right.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
People out there like that though.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen it as a teacher. I see it a lot from kids. They're just like, I don't really care if I get enough.
Yeah.
It's like my parents don't care, and so why should I care? I'm not going to college, so there's really no motivation to get this grade. And I'm like, well, don't you care about just like doing good? And they're like, not really. I just, I have to be here.
Right.
Like that's their whole attitude. And some people are that same way about their diseases and things.
All right. No, that's true.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, like I've got a kid this year that his brain does not tell his body to breathe, and so he's constantly on an oxygen machine at all times. He's got to have oxygen because he'll just stop breathing. Like he'll go and just like all of a sudden, he'll be like, oh, he stopped breathing, and it doesn't regulate his oxygen breathing. And so this kid could be like the total just like enclosed, talk to nobody, do nothing, woe is me. He's involved in like school, every school function we've had, he's been there. He's doing like Haunting at the Castle. They're doing this big like Halloween thing. He was involved. He's painting things. He's decorating things. And like he doesn't choose to let that be it doesn't define him.
Right.
But some people, they let their disease define them. Oh, I'm a diabetic. I can't do anything. This kid hauls around an oxygen tank in a backpack 24/7.
Yeah.
And he's doing more stuff at school activities wise than I see half my classes.
Right. So just different personality types are huge too in groups. And then also, what did you learn about facilitating a support group? For me, it's just making everyone feel loved or like they belong, you know what I mean? Regardless of how silly their comments are and that you may think. And in real life, you probably wouldn't laugh at half the stuff they say. You keep a serious face, but that's something you just need to make them feel valid and like they're in the right,
Yeah, definitely.
Well, cool. Do you guys have anything else to say?
I'm good.
Awesome job.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks. I'll set it up and send it to our teacher and let her know. So thanks again for meeting.
Thank you so much.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
See ya.
You guys.